We're here, we made it. We're in Sydney. Our last episode, we were all the way up in the Gold Coast with Nick Macon, who I've had the benefit of working with for about 15 years, so I know him. But today we're going to meet Tom Gordon from Next Storey Construction. So that's what I'm really excited about, is just meeting some of my clients for the first time. So let's go and meet Tom. Well, we made it. So 2 days ago, left the coast, and you're our second client visit, Tom. Yep. Thanks heaps. I'm here in Sydney, East Linsfield, which is like is it inner city or?
North Shore.
North Shore?
Yeah, leafy North Shore, yeah.
Leafy North Shore.
Yeah.
Just give us a brief overview of what you like to focus on and specialise on with what you do.
Yeah, so we pretty much just solely focus on first floor additions, second story additions. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this one here is the second story extension, which you can see the existing second story, and we've built out from that. But yeah, we pretty much just focus on the first floor additions.
We've been working together, I think it's about 3 years.
Yeah, yep.
3 and a bit years.
Yep.
I think it's been about 20 different projects between the quick estimates and the full estimates that we've done. But I have noticed a bit of a pattern in the projects that you give me.
Yep.
And it's quite interesting that they all seem to not have great documentation.
Yep.
Considering the major structural invasion you're doing on someone's home.
Yep.
Is that fair, do you think?
Oh, look, I mean, the documentation, I try to get together as much as possible, but yeah, a lot of it is hard to get full documentation on this because you're not seeing the whole picture, I guess. But yeah, I mean,
so it's hard for the designers or the engineers to even visualise what's going into it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and I guess me giving that to you is I've got full faith in you, kind of pulling it together and pulling it all apart, and yeah.
Well, I've got full faith in you telling me how it's, because our meetings are like, right, no, well, I think we're going to need a beam through there. Well, how are we going to hold that up? And we're going to put that there, audio. And so it's a fun process.
Yeah.
It's kind of creative carpentry.
It is. A lot of it is design on the fly kind of thing, because you kind of have this design which is supposed to work, and then it does take a bit of expertise and knowing how it's going to work and falling on your experience, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's when you can design stuff on the fly and kind of know it's going to work in the long run, I guess.
Yeah. Majority of your clients try and live in the home as well?
Yeah.
That's how it goes, mostly? Yeah.
I'd say 95% of our clients live throughout the build.
That's a skill.
Yeah, it is. We use tarps and stuff to kind of separate the water from the floor kind of thing.
And managing the emotions for them, it's a very emotional time for them, and the trauma of maintaining their daily life and routine. And there's a skill as a business owner to manage them through that, I'd imagine. But where did you learn that?
It's just from doing it, like as a carpenter. Like it was the same kind of process, and you learn how to make minimal impact.
Right.
I mean, the only time the clients would move out if we're doing extensive ground floor stuff and they lose, say, their kitchen or massive living space. But other than that, it's like with the first floor addition, it's kind of, I mean, you don't really notice we're there apart from the scaffold because we're building from the top down. So the ceiling stays there and we're building on top of that, on top of the subfloor. Like compared to up in Queensland, we don't have those tie down constraints where we don't have to penetrate, say, through our floor sheet to tie down to the existing building. We can effectively build a new house on top of it.
If you could change one thing in the industry, what would you want to change?
I'd probably like the perception of clients have of builders.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like I'd like to think, like we're trying to change that because it's not the best perception. So, yeah.
So when someone says to you, what do you do?
Yep.
What do you say?
We provide living space for growing families.
Ah, that's so good. You've been trained well. Did you see JP's podcast recently about that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, there's that point. It's like the perception of builders is that they're a pain in the ass, they don't get back to you, they're going to rip you off. So when someone asks you what you're doing, you say, I'm a builder, boom. That's the perception. So saying something other than that, that's more lifestyle and emotionally related, is the trick. So well done, you nailed it.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Well, mate, that's awesome. We just incredibly value you trusting us to help you out. It's been about 3 years now, so thanks for that. They're always unique. I learned stuff. Like when I first started working with you and you told me you were going to keep the plasterboard ceiling in place when you're ripping the whole roof off, I was like, okay, how do you do that? So I've learned stuff as well. So thanks, mate.
Yep.
Thanks for taking the time out.
Yep, no worries.
Really appreciate it.
Yep, no worries.
Seems like a really mature young businessman. A young family, but he seems like he's really nailing it. It's not easy to do that, what he's doing there. Second story is to starters, but also even the fact that he's really got to live with the client and manage that relationship right through a big renovation like that. So that was impressive. Enjoyed meeting Tom. Tomorrow is a big day. That's what we've driven to Sydney for primarily. It's going to the Builders Coach Success Summit, where I'm one of the guest speakers. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm quite excited about that. There's also going to be some clients, I think, in the room that I'm going to be meeting for the first time as well. So I'll get home, get to the hotel for the afternoon and check ourselves in, and then maybe have a beer or two and watch Queensland give New South Wales a touch up tonight, hopefully.